Thank you guys for joining me for a tarot video. But we're not only using tarot, we're using some beautiful oracle cards that are infused with Reiki. Now, during this time, some of you guys could be investigators. Understand that if you guys are honest, genuine investigators, you're being asked to be patient because patience is going to allow you to get clarity on the situation, and all guilty parties will be moving recklessly. And also, if some of you guys, intuition is telling you that there's someone intentionally trying to negatively interfere with an investigation, where that is taking place. I also heavily picked up they're using the switch bait tactic in order to cause confusion. Don't worry about that. Just simply understand if they're heavily using the switch bait tactic to negatively interfere with a legal investigation that is holding everybody accountable. Okay, checks and balance is required for everybody by everybody. Um, you got to do a checks and balance with yourself and with other people. A legal investigation that's taking place is necessary so that a checks and balance internally and externally with all parties involved is necessary. Okay, because people can switch. Some people can buckle under pressure and become the very same things that they don't want to have to deal with or endure. And this is why checks and balance is necessary. And that's why I heavily picked up on someone intentionally trying to negatively interfere with a legal investigation. They're using the switch bait tactic to cause confusion. Um, if you are and if this resonates, just simply, trust your intuition. Also, keep practical aspects of investigations in mind, legal things as well. Because if someone is trying to negatively interfere with an investigation in order to cause confusion so that the truth doesn't come out, well, the truth will be exposed in interesting ways. But before we get into the reading, of course, we're going to give praise and thanks to the Most High. And thank you guys for being present. Most High of love and light, thank you for this moment of connection. Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, please join us. And ancestors, please join us. Please allow me to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional manipulation-free messages. I'm your humble servant, ready and willing to serve. Lead me and guide me. All right, you guys. So, we'll start off with the tarot. We're using the Crow Tarot today. Okay, so we got 10 of Cups. All right. Let's see. Knight of Swords. So some of you guys can have family members that's stalking you guys. Okay, only take what resonates. We also have the Four of Swords. And we also have the Six of Wands here. All right. Some of you guys could have broken generational cycles and curses of basically struggling. So if you guys have any family members that are still stuck in the struggle because they're choosing to be emotionally immature with the Page of Cups here, and they're choosing to still not take accountability and responsibility for the fact that they're grown-ass people and there's consequences, cause and effect for certain things. If they're trying to feign innocence as to why, they're still stuck in certain situations in which they have chosen the choices they have chosen shows signs of emotional immaturity. Those family members are more than likely stalking you guys. It's kind of like, instead of them, saying, okay, if this family member was able to get out of this situation, then I can get out of this situation. They're choosing to stalk you guys. And don't take it personal. It is what it is. Some of these people have been doing it for a long time. When you're dealing with toxic family members have been conditioned to feel entitled to have access to people who are actually healthy. So some of you guys are being asked to understand, if you're dealing with toxic family members that don't exactly respect the boundaries that you have set, and they could try to justify ways of trying to go around your boundaries. Don't take it personal. Okay, some of you guys are being asked to deeply explore the depths of your emotions, because if you guys have come from if you guys are the healthy people in toxic family dynamics, well, there's stuff that there's so much to you that you guys are being asked to deeply explore who you guys truly are. So that way, if you guys do have toxic family members that has been, stalking you guys, trying to understand you guys, or psychoanalyze you guys, or trying to analyze you guys in order to see how to in order to get access to you guys so they can take advantage of you guys. Don't fear this. Just simply understand that this is just an opportunity for you guys to get to understand yourselves on a deeper level, because these people truly will never know themselves if they do not invest into themselves. If they're investing into trying to understand you guys, it is what it is. Simply understand yourself. That way, when these people try to come with any sort of emotional manipulation tactics, because that's what most toxic family members have been trained to do. Um, the fact is, you will know who you are. They will not know who you are. And if they try to impose themselves on you, there's going to be a disconnect. And if they try to use the excuse, well, we're family, and I knew you since you were a kid, it doesn't matter. There's a disconnection here. So we're in an era right now where toxic family members can no longer say, I'm your mother, I'm your father, I'm your sister, I'm your brother, I'm your cousin, I'm your grandmother, I'm your grandfather. Toxicity is toxicity. So if you guys have any issues dealing with toxic family members, no longer can they use the excuse, well, I'm this person's family, I'm in this person's family. Toxicity is toxicity. Okay. If some of you guys have family members who have been trying to take advantage of you well into your adulthood, and if they are still choosing to feign ignorance as to why there's a distance and a separation, understand, don't take it personal. These family members have, if they've been stalking you, if they're wasting their time trying to act as if they have not been stalking you, if they're trying to act as if, the separations that have occurred is based off of a misunderstanding, understand other people can pick up on bullshit, and this is why patience is required. Let's get some Reiki energy to see how to navigate past this bullshit. We have gratitude and peace. Okay, so finding the silver lining in everything that's taking place, the foolishness, will allow you guys to have peace. Okay. If you have family members trying to figure out how to metaphorically sneak through the back door in order to get access to you guys, find the silver lining in this. If you guys have any toxic family members trying to metaphorically sneak through the back door to get access to you guys, it's because they know that they're not welcome. They know that they can simply not, metaphorically walk up to your front door, knock on it, and be invited. So this lets me know that there are some toxic family members who know exactly why you are not having anything to do with them. So if they're actively putting time, effort, and energy and resources into trying to get access to you guys by doing some sneaky ass shit, don't take it personal. This is going to backfire. Okay, I don't know how, I just felt led to say it's going to backfire. Take this time to deeply explore the depths of your emotional range. And don't be afraid if your emotional ranges are so in-depthful. There's nothing to be afraid of exploring your emotions. It's toxic if you experiencing toxic emotions and you're externalizing these toxic emotions onto other people, physically trying to harm them, okay? But it's healthy if you're acknowledging your emotions, you're accepting how you feel, you're expressing yourself, and you're letting it go. So some of you guys could be dealing with toxic family members who don't want you guys to actually express how you feel, because this will expose the part that they have played in separations occurring. Okay, so let's go get the next card. We have, 10 of Swords here. All right. Seven of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. All right. Let's talk about it. Ooh, child. So, only take what resonates. I feel led to see this, get this card too. This with the Seven of Pentacles. We have the World here. Some of your so we talking about family shit. Some of your toxic family members. Some of your toxic ass family members only take what resonates. They were reliant on receiving support from you guys with no end. I'm picking up on some family members who could have tried to condition the children to take care of them instead of actually preparing the children to be independent and being able to survive and thrive. I'm picking up on toxic family members who basically condition their children to be in survival mode. Okay? Um, Even if their generations grew up being in survival mode, they had plenty of opportunities to break out of those modes of being in survival mode, and they did what was comfortable by basically staying in survival mode and playing victim and blaming either, oh, it's the system, or it's this person. I'm picking up on some lazy ass, toxic ass family members here who basically could have come from bloodlines in which peace had been established, and they basically, buried their own bloodlines. I'm picking up on some toxic ass family members. Some of you guys could have some toxic ass family members who basically could have come from good backgrounds of family, and they could have allowed their own bullshit to get the best of them. And this could have extended generations on generations. And maybe even if they didn't come from healthy backgrounds of family, they could have basically allowed the trauma that occurred in the family on, generationally, or just, with parental or guardian figures, to basically ruin their own families. So only take what resonates. Some of your toxic ass family members, even if they didn't come, even if the family dynamic wasn't born from a place of peace, they could have allowed this trauma. They could have became the trauma. They could have became the abusers. And basically, I'm picking up on some toxic ass family members that are a source of, like, they have basically ruined their own families. Okay, they've been doing this shit for a long time with the Seven of Pentacles. And it's because they are reliant on someone or certain people in the family for stability, and they'll never give you credit for it. So understand, don't take it personal. It is what it is. Because we got the 10 of Cups with the 10 of Swords here. If you had some toxic ass family members try to get away with destroying you or your family dynamic, because I'm picking up on some generational curse breakers who can be watching my channel, and you could have some toxic ass family members that were envious and jealous of the fact that you guys were willing to basically make the necessary sacrifices they were not willing to make. They intentionally tried to basically destroy you having any chance of having a healthier, happier family than them. No worries. They've been doing this shit for a long time. Okay? They've been destroying themselves. And so, you know how they say misery loves company. Understand your toxic ass, karmic ass family. They're so miserable they don't want to suffer by themselves. And because I'm picking up on these toxic ass people, they're not as bold to basically destroy and betray people that their work colleagues or family colleagues. It'd be much more easier to catch them if they're doing it. They thought you guys could have some toxic ass family members that thought that if they sat there and targeted you, they wouldn't get caught. Bitch, please. Okay, this shit been going on for so long. Some with the 10 of wands here. Some of you guys could have been basically have been conditioned to basically be susceptible to suffering. Understand, you the toxic ass family members have basically been suffering internally, and some of them could have tried to subject you guys to unnecessary suffering. It's because they wanted you guys to take on their burdens and take care of them. All right, they wanted you guys to basically suffer, and this you suffering was their way of being able to have peace. All right, with temperance here, some of you guys could basically have wiped your hands clean of this shit. Or some of you guys also could still have family members where you guys have walked away from their toxic asses, and they have still been trying to cause you guys unnecessary bullshit behind the scenes. But the thing is, they feel they won't get caught because it's family. You know, the old idea is that it's family. You know, blood is thicker than water. No, bitch, sometimes water is thicker than blood. So some of your family members could thought that they would never get caught basically because we're family. I could sit here and say I'm mom, I'm dad, I'm brother, I'm sister, I'm cousin, I'm grandmother, I'm grandfather. They thought they would never get caught, you know, but it's time where we need to think objectively. We need to take on an objective perspective. If your own family is willing to basically sabotage you, it doesn't matter what the fuck they label is. You view them by their actions, okay? With the hangman, and we got the devil card under here. Y'all need to see this shit. And we also got the judgment here. If you guys are dealing with some toxic ass family members that thought they could sit here and get away with abusing and exploiting you guys so that you guys could provide for them, they are receiving karma because their actions they're still choosing to be immature. They could try to sit here and say that what they're doing is not being immature, but they are way too damn toxic to function, and they have basically caused themselves and their own stagnation. Their toxicity has caused them so much fucking stagnation that at this point, it, you know, the difficulties they could have tried to put onto you, they're experiencing. Okay? It is what it is. Let's get some Reiki energy so we can balance out this toxic energy. Dear Lord. Also, your family, you got some people trying to evil eye you guys. Make sure you guys have your evil eye protection. Make sure you guys have make sure you guys are keeping your evil eye protection clean and clear, because you got basically some of you guys have been getting evil eye from your own family, okay? And your family don't want the shit that they are capable of to come out. So, you know, we're going to bless you guys with some peaceful energy here, all right? But understand this is also letting me know with the abandoned card here. Some of you guys could be getting evil eye from your family members because you have went no contact with their toxic asses. But it's also being exposed that you guys are experiencing peace because you guys have went your separate ways from toxic family members. So do not worry. If you had toxic family members trying to justify continuing toxic ass shit, if you have gone no contact with them, it's being exposed what they're capable of. They're exposing themselves because they're experiencing stagnation due to their own downfall and their own toxic bullshit. And if you're thriving and able to survive Well, it's showing that you guys have peace and your toxic ass family members are simply trying to financially abuse and exploit you guys. If you guys are experiencing peace after you went no contact with toxic ass family members who are karmic as fuck, it's showing that you guys are having a life of peace without them. And these people could be trying to act as if they have peace, but the God's honest truth is they don't have any peace and they're trying to keep from losing their shit because they cause their own stagnation. We have clarity and we have waiting. For some of you guys, this is going to be a time where patience is required because more information is coming out. Okay, we're in a time period where people are taking it seriously if your own family is willing to basically stab you in the back and betray you. Some of you guys have been betrayed and stabbed in the back by your own family members. And it used to be where people would just say, hey, your worst enemies is your family, you know, but now it's starting to come to attention that some family members have taken things so deep to a point the betrayal has become so deep. Their actions are so fucking criminal. Where some of you guys could have basically been heavily abused by your own family with the 10 of cups and the 10 of swords here. All right. Some of you guys could have heavily been targeted by your own family members because you chose not to support them. And it's being exposed because their toxic habits has caused them to experience unnecessary stagnation. They could have tried to impose this stagnation onto you guys, and now they're experiencing it. And they could be trying to come back to you guys simply for financial support. Okay. But at the same time, if these family members if they got comfortable abusing and exploiting you guys to the point that some of you guys could you guys could have formed anxiety or PTSD, or your nervous systems could have negatively been impacted by your family. Your family's exposing themselves, okay? Your family is basically destroying itself. It's kind of like some of your family members, I'm also picking up, only take what resonates, were warned by the ancestors to stop doing certain shit because it will put an end to the family bloodline, okay? So some of your toxic ass family members are basically are showing, it's kind of like they're putting an end to their own bloodline, okay? It's kind of like they're destroying each other and themselves, and they're putting an end to their own bloodlines. And I feel led to leave it at that. We're going to get one more message for you guys. We have the Three of Pentacles here. All right. And this is supported by the Strength and the King of Wands here. Let's talk about it. Let me see. Under the Strength, we have the Hermit. And under the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. So only take what resonates. Some of you guys are practicing abstinence. All right. Some of you guys are learning how to what's it called? Network. Some of you guys are learning how to re-network, and some of you guys also could be practicing abstinence. Okay. Also, some of you guys could be going after your dreams and goals, but from a place where it's balanced and it's relaxed. Instead of saying, because it's like some of you guys could be dealing with, I'm picking up on, only take what resonates. Some of you guys could be dealing with some people who will say, I have this goal, I'm going to go after it. And they're willing to basically become an obstacle for someone else in order to get their goals met. It's like some of you guys could be dealing with some people where it's kind of like they could have a goal, and their goal, they may not know how to get that goal achieved by themselves. So they'll strategically take the time to see who can help them get their goals out. And it's kind of like they'll impose themselves upon people with, where they're not welcome and where they're unwanted. and try to get and basically try to get these people to basically do the work for them. It's kind of like I'm picking up on some people who will start frenemy dynamics or third party situations, and they'll play emotional mental mind games with certain people, places, and things in order to get people to basically invest into their dreams and goals. And they'll do it so aggressively. It's kind of like I'm picking up on some people who are they don't care if they get you off of your rightful path, as long as you're basically supporting them and basically helping them reach their goals. It's kind of like I'm picking up on people who would try to find, forgive me, ways and means to actually like get you to basically become susceptible to their agendas, and they'll have a lot of hidden agendas. Ooh, child. So some of you guys could be learning to basically, what's going on with my eye? Yeah. Okay. Some of you guys could be learning how to re-network, because some of you guys could have people like that targeting you guys, hoping to network with you guys in order to basically benefit off of the skill sets that you bring to the table. Okay. So some of you guys could be learning to go about pursuing your goals and dreams from a relaxed perspective, because basically I'm picking up the people that's trying to get you guys gung-ho about their dreams and things like that. It's kind of like the opening that they'll have is if you guys are off balance or abusing your influence. So you guys can have some people who are lazy and who don't believe in themselves and have a lot of insecurities trying to network with you guys in order to basically get their agendas off the ground. And I'm picking up on hidden agendas that they will take the time, effort, and energy into. Forgive me. Whoosh, that feels better. They'll take the time, effort, and energy into basically concealing their true intentions. It's kind of like if you guys help them with the project, they're going to basically use whatever it is you help them with to basically put like to have something else go to take place. It's kind of like, for example, you can have politicians, have a document like we're putting out a new law, but in the law there's some other shit. And then it starts that whatever the other shit is, it starts impacting every aspect of society and shit. So there could be some politicians involved, since I use that as an example. But also, you guys can have some people that are lazy as shit, deceptive as shit, trying to get access to some of you guys in order to, because they feel that you guys will be able to help them get their hidden agendas out. And it's kind of like the way they're trying to do it. They'll say, "Hey, let's work together. We can basically make this work, make it sound good as shit. But if you do help them complete a project, it's kind of like their hidden agendas and intentions will basically be set in place, and they'll use whatever it is you guys help them to come up with to basically justify putting out those hidden agendas and shit." So some of you guys are learning to basically re-network. Like you guys are learning to re-network from scratch. If you guys are in the business world and you have something, if you're familiar with mergers and things like that, this is not a time to sign contracts. Even though when I'm filming this video, it's not Mercury retrograde, but this is not a time to sign contracts in which with people, places, and things that you guys don't know too much about. This business relationships have to be formed like family dynamics are formed, okay? Healthy family dynamics anyway, not toxic ass bullshit. Because I'm picking up, since I mentioned business, there can be some mergers in which there's been so much betrayal taking place. But these people that where betrayal is taking place in the business world, they're having family issues and they're treating their everyday life like the family issues. So some of you guys may really be asked to develop a new approach on what networking looks like, sounds like for you guys, because some of you guys could have people targeting you guys to trap you guys into business opportunities, because they see that you guys have what it takes to last to for long term success, without having to take shortcuts, and at the same time, um, they may have a good relationship with you guys because it's business connected, but they could be having a whole bunch of shit going on with their family. Now, this doesn't mean they're bad people or they're toxic people. It just simply is just having you become aware. How do they respond or react to family drama? If you guys are interested in doing business partnerships with people, places, and things, make sure that everybody involved is is responsibly responding to family dynamics. If they are if you got people that want to do business with you guys, and they're like, let's say some family dramas taking place, and they're over here basically adding fuel to the fire. This is not a person you're going to do business with, or to even do a partnership with or a merger with long term, because they'll more than likely try to get you involved in a legal situation. Okay, so some of you guys are being asked to learn to re-network and understand that family drama is real, but at the same time, everybody handles family drama differently. Some people choose to become the solution, and some people remain the problem. Those who remain a problem where family drama is taking place, do not do business with these people. Don't even try to don't even basically become associated with sharing resources with these people. Okay, these people will try to take advantage of a situation. And when I'm filming this video, it is the beginning of Gemini season. So you could have some people trying to figure out how to form networks with you guys or have a connection with you guys. And if you have blocked access to certain people, places, and things, they're going to try to get access to you through via other people. Now, understand, if you guys have a business, this is a good time to bring that money in. Okay, if you guys are dealing with some stalkerish ass people who they understand they're not welcome and things like that, they'll basically try to send other people to get access to you guys. No, this shit is not healthy. However, we're going to alchemize this shit. If you got a business and they want to basically merge with you business wise, this means you guys going to be receiving finances. This means you guys are in control, not like where, where you're trying to dominate the situation, but you guys can change the way you react or respond. Okay. So this is where networking skills can improve. All right. So for example, if you guys have a toxic ass person, or some of you guys can have toxic family members sending people towards you guys in order to get information on how to reconnect with you guys, because they are basically desperate for resources, okay? And instead of them actually being, their own providers, they're basically trying to ride off y'all back and ride y'all waves. No worries, no worries. If they send people y'all way, use this as network. The money exchange could happen or it may not happen. If money exchange happens, always keep it professional, genuine, and honest, and integrity filled. That way, any openings to connect with you guys will still be denied, and you guys will receive payment. Simple. If you guys are dealing with competitors who are sending people your way, then shit. Simply, do business, integrity filled, and honorably, and get that paper, because it doesn't matter what anybody who's competing with you says or does. This is a good time to get your finances up. All right. And you guys also can have family members that's competing with you guys. All right. Some of you guys can have family members that's trying to basically have this thing to go against you in order to stop you guys from having finances, trying to turn people against you guys. The whole time they're the ones who are having financial trouble. Okay, so you guys are being asked to basically keep shit honest, be humble and be relaxed about going after your goals. Because if you're going after your goals in a gung-ho manner that can be reckless, this is an opening for toxic ass people, places, and things to basically integrate into your foundation. And this is where blind spots of instability can form in your foundation. Nope, don't do that shit. We got the strength and we got the hermit here for a reason. Look, this does not mean that you guys are meant to be lone wolves forever. If you guys are lone, I'm speaking, there's some lone wolves out here, but this is just simply saying, if you guys are in lone wolf energy right now, then this is simply saying you guys are being asked to cultivate some new skill sets when it comes to networking. You guys are also going to be learning about how your competitors are moving. And understand, if you have people who are trying to compete with you guys in order to basically you know uh get resources. Also, yes, some of your competitors, they don't feel comfortable in their own skill set. So whatever it is you guys are doing, they're trying to basically get into it because it's attracting finances. Only take what resonates. This is only resonates for some people. So they're trying to basically learn you, study you, and if you don't want to have shit to do with these people, they're trying to send other people your way. All right. So if you got people that's willing to basically betray you in the worst of ways, trying to get access to you guys, you're being asked to keep you cool. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have anger issues, so I'm working on my shit. This is a work in progress. Let's get some Reiki energy to basically set this off. And introspection, serenity. Also, some of you guys could have people trying to get access to you guys. Some of the people that some of the people that could be sending people your way could be ex-lovers. Ex-lovers could basically have fuck some people to basically stalk you guys. But what I'm picking up here is only take what resonates. If some of you guys have an ex-lover who has basically connected with other stalkerish ass people, there's no trust here because it's all hidden agendas. So if some of you guys have an ex-lover who is basically networked with other people that are dishonest and trustworthy and stalkerish as well, understand that there's no foundation of trust. So some of you guys could be having people being sent your way by ex-lovers, ex-friends, ex-family members, shit like that, trying to figure out how to get access to you guys. This is why the original message, you guys are the ones that are in control of how this thing goes, okay? And you can this can be easily achieved with a lot of introspection. Okay, this is way if someone is coming your way trying to disturb the peace, you're gonna be able to pick up on that shit right away. We also have light and serenity. So basically, you guys got some good energy coming your way to help you guys basically relearn networking. But some of you guys could have ex-lovers, could have family members, could have ex-friends that you guys don't really care to have anything to do with. They could be in cahoots with other untrustworthy people. These untrustworthy people are willing to basically jump ship and basically betray whoever sent them your way. Basically, whoever is winning these people will basically support those people. So if you guys are basically having victories, whoever sent people your way to betray you guys in order to get access to you guys, to get information on you guys, understand these people will betray them if the hidden agendas are exposed. Everybody has hidden agendas here, and they'll try to justify betraying each other. You guys are being asked to simply, relearn to network. Networking will become a little bit easier, so you'll have discernment as to who you actually would like to join forces with. And if some of you guys are already in cahoots with people that you don't want shit to do with, let me see, what's the card? If some of you guys are already in cahoots with people you don't want shit to do with, understand the justice card is showing itself because this situation is balancing itself out. So you guys will be able to go your separate ways from them. That way they won't be able to, use shame or guilt or your past against you. Shit's gonna basically be evened out and they're gonna be exposed for living in the past, okay? But yeah, I heavily picked up on some of you guys can have ex-lovers, ex-friends, family members trying to send people to get access to you guys in order to have some form of reconnection. But all this has to do with them trying to get access to your resources. And also, I'm also picking up some of these people, where how their emotional bodies and mental bodies is set up. It's not set up so that they can last long term. It's kind of like their morality rate is actually decreasing. It's like the decisions that they're making, they're less likely to live a long, happy life. So basically you guys are being asked to not take it personal if people who are making decisions in which their morality rate is basically decreasing. I'm being honest with you guys. Don't take it personal. They're gonna be the ones exposing themselves, and things of that nature. And this just simply means they're sending people your way. And if you have a business, network, do genuine services. But that doesn't mean you have to be in alliance with anyone. Also, a message for some of you guys. You guys do not have to be in alliance with people just because finances are received. Some of you guys can have people who are under the impression they're a spirit of entitlement. I'm picking up. They feel that if they financially supported you, they're entitled to aspects of yourself. So this is why they could feel that if they're invading your privacy, and finding ways to get about going around your boundaries, they could feel, well, since I helped you out a time or two, you owe me. You don't understand. You guys don't owe these people anything, and these people are simply using this as an excuse to get access to your resources. Any chance these people get, they will betray you guys. Also, there's somebody in a third party situation. Some extreme betrayals taking place. All right, only take what resonates. We getting these. Whoever needs these messages, it will get to you guys. We got Page of Swords. Somebody stalking you guys. Okay, or some sort of investigation is going on. All right, or investigation. Somebody's trying to get information. But yes, if some of you guys are investigators, the best way to get some accurate information is going to take place when people are betraying each other. All right. Betrayal spirits will be betraying each other. That's the best time to get information. All right. So there could be a group of people who are betraying each other. That's going to be the best time to get information. All right. We're going to close this out with some Reiki. Also, somebody who betrayed you guys and put you guys in a third party situation, they're stalking you guys. Okay, no worries, no worries. They could be, however they stalking you guys, they stalking you guys. This says here, don't take this shit personal. With the Knight of Cups, they don't focus on their actions to the point where you're lessening your quality of life experiences. Understand they're continuing actions that they learned from childhood. So the emotional response that they learned from childhood is why they're choosing to basically betray people. So some of you guys can have people that's basically they have betrayed you guys. They have broken your heart, stalking you guys. And this is some habits that they learned in childhood, how they learned to emotionally regulate, or basically they still doing this shit in adulthood. That is not your burden to bear. That's just simply some shit that they doing. All right. But yeah, if any of you guys are investigators, for a particular case, understand information is going to be coming out because the people who have been doing some sort of betrayal, they're going to be stalking the people they supposed to be leaving alone. And the people they're going to be connected with are willing to basically betray them as well. So you got, and if you are a betrayal spirit, understand, since you put that energy out to the universe, the energy is coming right back to you. Now we got action and we got purification here. We're gonna end this reading with this with prayer and with this message here. Action and purification. Also, what I'm picking up here is somebody who's stalking somebody who has betrayed them and working with other people that will betray them. They're trying to basically clean their acts up and trying to act as if the past has not happened. The universe is such a beautiful thing where the universe is saying, I understand you're trying to clean your act up, but you got to take accountability and responsibility for past actions. So there's some past people who are afraid of their past actions showing up, but karma's in full effect. So please, this is not the time to be getting into foolish mergers. This is also talking about it's not best to engage in foolish sexual encounters. Foolish sexual encounters at this point in time is not wise. Any of you guys interested in getting sexually active with some people, make sure you get to know that person on a deep level, because this is not the time to be getting involved in foolish ass sexual encounters. Foolish ass sexual encounters can result in you guys losing a bunch of shit in a fast, quick rate. Okay? I'm being honest. You can lose shit so rapidly and try to figure out how you lost the shit. Foolish encounters when you're watching this video, do not engage in foolish sexual encounters. If you gotta basically, self pleasure yourself, shit, do what the fuck you gotta do. But this is not the time to engage in foolish ass sexual encounters, okay? Foolish ass sexual encounters can result in you losing just about damn near everything. All right. When I'm filming this video, it's Gemini season. Prior was Taurus season. Okay. Taurus season, quick, fast money came. But in a Gemini season, people can basically mind fuck people out of all they shit. And this is not the time to basically be doing that shit. Okay. Look, learn about sacred sexuality. Invest into some arts and supplies. This is There's way too much trauma that needs to be healed, way too much hidden secrets that have not yet come out, that needs to come out. And there's some people trying to act as if their past has not happened. And basically it's like they're trying to get intimate with people who don't know their backstory, and they have intentions of keeping their backstory well hidden, so well to the point that new people can suffer and not know why they're suffering. So this is a good time for you guys to, if you guys are thinking about practicing abstinence when you're watching this video, this is a sign to practice abstinence or celibacy, whatever. It's a temporary phase, but some of you guys need to get clarity on who you are and the people that you're letting into your life, because some people that come into your life have no intention of actually telling you the truth. And this way, you'll be able to have discernment about who you decide to get sexually active with. If you decide to get sexually active with someone, discernment is going to be of the utmost importance, because it's not that you should be afraid to have sex with people. It's not that you should be so much worried about STDs or pregnancy. Some people come into your life as a test, and some of you guys are going to be encountering some test of temptation. And the reason is because some of the people trying to have sex with you guys have no intention of telling you the truth about themselves or what they're capable of. Let's close this out with some prayer. Thank you, Most High of Love and Life, for this message. I'm grateful to be able to deliver it. I hope that it has blessed the minds, bodies, and souls of all the viewers ready to receive the information. Please continue to lead us and guide us. And thank you for our North Stars becoming more clear. And thank you for the power of the North Node. Peace, love, and happiness, everyone.